One of the fiercest and at times most controversial rivalries in all of college football. The two showcase programs from the state of Utah. This game has had its share of fights. It's had its share of feuds. At times it has been a figurative and near literal war. But to most, something about it still feels holy. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. Bringing it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So the Utah Utes offense takes the field to start this game off. Utah has been wielding bragging rights after blowing out the Cougars the last time they met.
Yeah, last year was Utah making the big plays offensively. Defensively, they put the clamps down, David. Can they put a complete game together again?
And BYU making the mistakes. They don't usually make mistakes. Now, in a big rivalry game, can they be more physical and go meet that Utah challenge?
The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Applewhite. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Made the play on the pick, is hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wants to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Cougar! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. That's caught. It's Andrews. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
All right,
right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good
touchdown, Utah! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are...
He's got it down the left. All out of space. Touchdown, BYU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wilson will throw. The sure hands, it's Dennis. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working the middle, it's complete.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
Which is if BYU will have a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Utes can really attack on this second and short. Wilson to pass. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Makes the catch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that quarterback.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses, up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense, and this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Firing to the right, complete. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Warner. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the quick game.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On the run, still looking. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This clash dates all the way back to the late 1800s and is carried on. Days of independence, changes in conference affiliation, but the constant is disdain and contempt for the other side.
You're right, Reese. It's pretty wild because the rivalry dates back to the same year the state of Utah was founded in 1896. That's how long these two teams have been going. This thing is historic, and every year, David, it's an incredible football game.
And I love what Reese said, too, though. They've changed conferences. They've been independent. Whatever it takes, they want to play each other because they want the bragging rights in the state of Utah because it means a heck of a lot.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Warner. He's got an open man. Touchdown, BYU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Looking downfield on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Wilson will throw. Fires on the move. Working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Utes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Starting in 1971, the Beehive Boot was established to determine the best team from the state of Utah. The boot itself estimated to be well over 100 years old.
Man, this is one of the most physical college football games I think we see each and every year, David. And this game's been referred to the holy war between BYU and Utah, but this game almost feels like an NFL matchup because of the size and the physicality these two teams play with.
And Jesse, that's a great breakdown, and I agree with the NFL talent and all that stuff, but let's get back to the boot. 100-year-old boot. Like, that's what the prize is. How bad do you think that thing smells?
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Utes will try to pick it up on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throwing on the run. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 11 to Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Warner. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Dennis. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And his slip's just inside that right upright. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Back to throw, it's Warner. Back open to middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. From the gun, Give on the inside. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. Ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! Getting set for the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. A quick pass to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Able to run it out to the 28 on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Warner. Under fire. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense not budging punching, he's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wilson to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Scrambling away. Got a man. It's Dennis. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
On the move, it's Green. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they
headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pop the draw. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This BYU offense set up with another 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Complete to the right. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. BYU with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Dropping back, it's Warner. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Try to march their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
They'll go to the air. Under fire. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the ground, it's Green. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Rush is on him. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to ride this running back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there are still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Pulls it in. It's Dennis. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. And we're certainly feeling the spirit in this edition of the Holy War, and it is the Utes who take the crown in this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.